Pink feathers, slender necks, and mirror-like elegance make them one of the most photographed birds in the world. But here's a paradox: flamingos aren't born pink at all. When they hatch, baby flamingos are gray or white. The famous pink hue develops later, and the reason behind it is both fascinating and bizarre. Their color comes entirely from their diet. Flamingos feed on algae, plankton, and tiny crustaceans called brine shrimp, which are rich in natural pigments known as carotenoids. These pigments are broken down in the flamingo's digestive system and deposited into their feathers, skin, and beak, creating that signature pink glow. The more they eat, the pinker they become. In fact, flamingos kept in captivity without carotenoid-rich food can lose their color, turning pale or even white. It's nature's way of saying, "You are what you eat." A flamingo's body looks delicate, almost fragile. But don't be fooled. Every part of their anatomy is built for endurance and precision. Their long, thin legs help them wade through deep, salty lakes where few other creatures can survive. Their webbed feet stir up the mud, exposing tiny organisms hidden below. And their specially curved beaks, unlike any other bird, work as natural filters. They hold their heads upside down in the water, use their tongues like pumps, and strain out food through fine comb-like structures inside their billsets, an engineering marvel designed by evolution, a perfect adaptation for feeding in hypersaline waters that would kill most animals. Even their posture, standing on one leg, has a secret purpose. Scientists believe flamingos do this to conserve body heat and maintain balance in cold or windy environments. So, every elegant pose you see isn't just beauty, it's pure survival. Flamingos aren't found in lush tropical jungles as many imagine. Instead, they thrive in harsh, unforgiving landscapes, from the salt flats of Africa to the high-altitude lakes of the Andes Mountains. They live in places where temperatures soar during the day and freeze at night. Where the water is more toxic than seawater. Where few plants can grow but microscopic algae flourish. These extreme habitats protect flamingos from predators, because few animals can tolerate such deadly conditions. There are 6 species of flamingos found around the world. The greater flamingo, the largest and most widespread species. The lesser flamingo, known for massive colonies in East Africa. The Chilean, Andean, and James's flamingos, thriving in South America. And the American flamingo, often seen in the Caribbean and the Galapagos Islands. Each species has its own shade of pink, from pale rose to deep coral, shaped by the food and minerals in their local environment. Aerial footage of thousands of flamingos covering a lake. It's one of nature's grandest spectacles. A living pink ocean moving as one. Flamingos are not solitary. They live in huge flocks, sometimes numbering tens of thousands of birds. But why so many? In the wild, togetherness means survival. A massive colony provides protection from predators and synchronizes their feeding, resting, and even breeding behaviors. During courtship season, thousands of flamingos gather to perform one of nature's most mesmerizing dances. Show footage of flamingos performing synchronized head movements. They move together, turning heads, stretching necks, flapping wings in rhythmic unison, as if the entire lake has become a stage. This collective display helps attract mates and strengthens social bonds. Flamingos choose partners carefully, often forming monogamous pairs that stay together for years, sometimes even for life. Once bonded, they build nests out of mud, shaped like small volcanoes, just above the waterline to protect their eggs from flooding. Inside each nest, a single white egg is laid, a fragile symbol of hope in the middle of the salt plains. Parenthood in the flamingo world is a team effort. Both male and female take turns incubating the egg for about a month. When the chick hatches, it's gray and covered in soft down feathers. For the first few days, it's completely dependent on its parents for warmth and food. But here's the amazing part: flamingo parents feed their chicks a special substance known as crop milk. Unlike mammals, this milk isn't produced from glands, but from cells inside the parent's digestive system. It's rich in fat and protein, and it's even pink, due to carotenoid pigments. As weeks pass, the chick joins a nursery group, where hundreds of young flamingos are cared for collectively, like a giant daycare center. Adults recognize their own chicks through unique calls, a crucial skill in the noisy crowd. Slowly, the gray chicks grow, learn to feed, and over time, their feathers begin to blush with that iconic pink color. Despite their beauty, flamingos face a growing struggle for survival. Their habitats are under threat from climate change, pollution, and human interference. Shrinking wetlands, rising salt levels, and industrial waste have made many of their breeding grounds unsafe. In places like East Africa's Lake Natron, one of the most critical flamingo nurseries, industrial expansion and water diversion threaten millions of birds. Poaching and illegal egg collection also pose serious risks in some regions. But hope still shines pink. Conservation groups around the world are working to protect flamingo habitats, from creating protected reserves to restoring wetlands and banning harmful mining operations. In several regions, populations are recovering, proving that when humans choose to protect, nature finds a way to heal. Across cultures, flamingos have become symbols of grace, love, and transformation. Ancient Egyptians associated them with the sun god Ra, believing their fiery color represented divine light. In modern times, they've become icons of elegance and even humor, appearing in art, fashion, and pop culture. But beyond the glamour, flamingos remind us of something deeper. That beauty can bloom in the most unlikely places, even in poisonous lakes and desolate salt flats. Their pink color isn't just a pigment, it's a story of resilience, adaptation, and balance in nature. Flamingos are not just dancers, they are travelers. When conditions change, entire colonies take to the skies in breathtaking formations, flying hundreds of miles to find new feeding grounds. With their necks stretched forward and legs trailing behind, they glide gracefully across continents, their wings flashing pink and black in the sun. During migration, they can reach altitudes of up to 15,000 feet and speeds of over 50 kilometers per hour. It's a majestic sight, a river of pink flowing across the sky. And as they land upon a new lake, they bring color and life wherever they go, like moving sunsets painting the earth below. From their shimmering pink feathers to their synchronized dances, flamingos are more than just birds, they're masterpieces of evolution. They remind us that beauty, grace, and unity are born not from comfort, but from challenge. As the sun sets over their mirrored lakes, thousands of pink reflections ripple across the water, a living poem written by nature itself. Music swells, aerial footage of flamingo flock fades to sunset. The flamingo, a symbol of balance, endurance, and elegance. A true wonder of our planet. Closing text on screen: protect nature, preserve beauty, save the flamingos.